Ben is a really approachable and easy to get along with guy. I think that everybody in this band is kind of that way to begin with, but Ben especially is just like he's super easy to talk to about pretty much anything. He's super accepting of all the people he meets.
Ben is one of the most genuine and caring people that I have met. Just every time he asks you how you're doing, you can tell he genuinely cares about you and how your family's doing, and that's just awesome because it's kind of rare to find nowadays.
I think Ben Roth he has such a great sense of humor, and I love that about Ben Roth. We've had so many good laughs together. He just finds some things that I find not as funny hilarious, but then because of his like contagious laughter about this somewhat funny thing, I then think it's hilarious. And I love that about Ben.
Even if you don't know him, it's really easy to just kind of like talk to him about anything. And it's really good to have that kind of brightness in relationships and friendships in this band. Because I just feel like there's this like openness that can be had with Ben that I don't think a lot of people have.
But yeah, Ben also has a really serious side to him. Ben is really intelligent. He's quite wise. He does a lot of thinking.
And a lot of decisions that we have to make as a band, Ben kind of brings them to the table. And it's just cool being around a guy that really focuses on every little detail and just calculates every aspect of every detail. And just being that calculated is just really, really cool, and it's a good example to follow.
You know, if he believes in something or is really passionate about something, he's going to do whatever research he needs to do to like know the ins and outs of that thing, and he's just going to take whatever he's doing very seriously. And you know, I've learned a lot from that because I could be quite lighthearted about some things like that. But like through getting to know Ben and kind of like seeing how he approaches more serious things, I've just come to like do that as well in some areas of my life.
And also like into his drumming. His drumming is very calculated and not in a robotic way, in a really just a thought out way. He whenever you see him play and you see him play these notes, and everything is just really, really thought out.
Playing in a band with Ben is really great. He is obviously a really talented drummer. He's so tight in everything that he does, very, very precise.
It's great being in a band with Ben because he's just always encouraging everybody, whether it's a new part we're learning or a part we just seem to mess up for whatever reason. He's just always telling you how awesome you are and how you can do it.
I think that this record, the process was really special to me. I really feel like in making Move in Place, we were really able to immerse ourselves in the process. For the whole time that we worked on the record, we were just able to be in an environment of creativity and in an environment of focus on what we were trying to do.
I've probably played music with Ben at this point for like too many years, like since I was like just out of high school, and it's kind of cool because at this point I feel like the way that he drums and the way that he gravitates towards music, it's almost kind of like ingrained in my brain. And there's a song or two on the album where I had kind of mapped out an idea of maybe the drums would do something like this, and we would talk about it afterwards, and he would say, you know, that's kind of what I would play anyway, which is a nice thing because I think it's just a really awesome feeling when he plays what I would naturally hear in the first place. So writing songs is just that much easier.
He's got really great time, which I don't have. So it's really nice, like, you know, if I'm trying to play a drum part and I'm struggling with it, I'm like, just look over to Ben, like, Ben, help me. And he does. He helps me out. He helps me like understand what I need to do and how to do it the best way. So I really like playing in the band with Ben. One, because he's a great guy, but also just because he's a great teacher as well as a drummer.
I could not be more excited, like, the way that it came together. This is a pretty standard thing, I suppose, but all of the songs together that make Move in Place are like way cooler to me than just releasing any song on its own or kind of doing it separately. It's become its own its own legit work of art to me that I'm really happy to get out to everybody.